a slightly different video. My mate's going to show you how to join two copper pipes together with solder. Solder them together. Now, it's something I've not done for ages. We're back to what, 1982. It's probably going to be the last time I'd done sort of stuff like that, hands-on work. But my mate, he's been doing it for quite a while since then, and I was just going to show you a wee rough demonstration on how to basically join two bits of copper pipe together using solder. The pipe's typically used under kitchen sinks, etc. Stuff like that, plumbing work basically. So I'm just going to show you a wee demonstration on how to do that. Mate's going to do the work, I'll just do the filming. This is just basically the task at hand. It's plumbing in the washing machine and dishwasher, and typically these pipes will be installed in this kind of area. So that's the type of copper piping and joining an area where it's going to be installed.
So rather than using these service valves, which you operate with a screwdriver, they tend to break after 5 years and they seize or they don't operate or they start leaking, so I'm using these full bore Pegler Terriers here, type of valves.
Yeah, so this is the type of valve I was referring to. So this is a bit of the preparations. This is, by the way, the pipes that I'm referring to. This is some of the...
So we cut it with a tube cutter so it gets a neat cut, and then we deburr the inside with a deburring tool so that you're keeping the full bore as well. So you just few tons, maybe a dozen or so like that, and then knock out all the swath.
Yep. And to go through some of this is the deburring tool that he's using. That's the pipe cutter, yeah?
This is for cleaning the actual pipe and roughing it up so the solder takes to it better as well.
Yep, so some steel wool there. Also, you need to have flux for the solder to basically to flow around the joint to give it a proper joint, and the heating tools that's used is
use lead-free solder now rather than the leaded stuff.
Oh yes,
so
lead-free solder. Yep, that's right. And there's a file and just a file, just for finishing touches. As I say, the primary heat source for the actual melting the solder is the propane blowtorch.
Lamps as well.
Yep, all that. We run down on some of the stuff that you need that's required. You need obviously have a workbench at the comfortable height as well, or you can use a vise, whatever's available to you. That's what's available to us at this stage.
Short one there is. So cutting the pipe here. So very simple. If you can get a good grip of it, and it's covered in the flux, but yep. So it's usually about 8 to 10 turns, and you're through a standard 50mm copper. So
about 8 to 10 turns.
Yep. Nothing at all really. And then you've got to deburr obviously. So
yeah, you can start deburring it.
And that's that.
Oh yeah. That's it, deburred. Yep. That's good. It's going to be to start doing the actual soldering bit now. And you would wear gloves and goggles as well, just to be on the extra safe side. Or you should wear gloves and goggles. Let's put it that way. Just kitted out, gloves, goggles, and just ready to start doing the solder joins on these copper pipes. Applying the flux to the around the joints for the solder to flow around to give a uniform coating covering of solder. So basically the solder just follows the flux coverage, and it makes it so much easier for the solder to flow through to seal the join up. The pipe has been cut to the desired length using the pipe cutter. It's been deburred using the deburrer, and it's now been prepped with the flux from the power flow flux. And once that's done, it then gets heated, which you're going to see, using this plain blowtorch, and apply the lead-free solder. So there's a bit of prep work. And it's done on this level, secure surface as well. And it's done outside where there's no fume build-ups or anything like that. It's all done in a safe manner.
And fiberglass.
Oh yeah. So this is a cement board rather than fiberglass or anything like that, or asbestos or anything. It's a cement board for just so it doesn't burn basically, because it's the worktop.
And I'm also supporting the joint so that the sole doesn't adhere it to the surface below.
Oh yeah. So it's keeping it off the razor off there, so the solder doesn't join or stick to the board. So this is the task going to be starting happening now. It's basically, the solder is just sealed round. The flux causes the solder flow to flow uniformly round to seal these joints, and that's pretty much what's involved there. Adding more flux for the other soldering joins required. Doing preparation work for some more soldering. As you can tell, it's quite windy, it's blowing everything all over the place. Putting the soldering bit down there, the wind was blowing the end of the soldering bit, it was moving about, but it's got to be done outdoors, because it's doing fume build up, especially with the blowtorch in there. So, it also helps to cool the solder joint down as well when it's outside in the wind. And as I say, that's just to raise the pipe up so it doesn't stick. I think it keeps it up off the surface basically. So all the flammable stuff is out of the way when this is in use, for obvious reasons. There you go. So the safety glasses go back on, and some more soldering. And the solder just flows around. It just flows around the side. And I'm standing at a safe distance with I'm standing at a safe distance, so I'm okay to be here filming this at a safe distance. Other than that, you need to have your safety equipment on to do it safely, or safer. So I've got a good zoom in on here so I could show you No, that's a tiny join, as you could see. It's so that's that one done.
So now inspecting the joint, make sure that the silver goes all the way around all the 3 joints I've made on this T-joint, and it does appear that they're complete as well. Obviously it's cool enough now to handle.
Yeah, solder's got to go right around all the joints, uniformly around. Yeah.
And it's not flexing or anything.
Yeah, it's secured. It's firm, and it's watertight, and so it's not load bearing or anything like that. It's just for the
pipe clips to secure it to.
Yeah, you've got pipe clips and that to secure it to the wall, and that's the pipe clips there. So the joins aren't load bearing, it's just for sealing the pipes to contain them, to have a watertight seal. It's not for load bearing, so it doesn't have to be like strong for brazing or welding. It's just to seal the joints, keep it watertight. So, and the pipes are secured to the wall using these pipe clips. Just explain again, what exactly is this pipe going to be used for again, though?
So we've got a dishwasher, washing machine, and obviously the new sink when it goes in. So basically we're splitting it 3 ways, so one goes on its own to the sink, which will have flexi connectors like this.
Oh yeah.
Just to your monoblock tap, and then the other one will go to a further T-joint downstream, which will be picked up from the washing machine dishwasher inlets.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
So at this point it's imperative that you make sure the pipes are aligned.
Yeah.
Squint.
Yeah. Dishwasher is also going to be plumbed in, as well as the washing machine, and the washing machine as well is going to be getting plumbed in also. The project is to get that dishwasher and washing machine plumbed in, as well as the kitchen sink.
Okay, so it's essential that you get the actual pipe to be perfectly flush with wherever it's going before you solder it, and then just make sure it's 100% flat. So I'm using the pipe clips here to actually show.
So yeah, they've got to be.
So they've got to be in final position, and one bit of clearance to the other hot pipe as well. So
Right.
ideally looking around about.
There is a lot of pipe work, soldering work being done on this project. So there's a lot of preparation work needing to be done beforehand, before the soldering parts get done. There's some more soldering, so he's got to get this all lined up like in a kind of jig. Flux has been applied. Steady heat going round it.
So there's the final soldered joint. It's not perfect, but the main thing is the pipe has got absolutely no tension at all in it when it's screwed onto the work unit back. So that'll be the final place, and then just have to put an elbow in at the hot so it doesn't conflict with the cold anyway, so it's not a problem. But that's the job done.
Right, so there's a sort of lower view of it. Oh, so you got a pressure test it as well?
Blowing air into it, making sure it doesn't leak out.
Alright, okay. You better do a pressure test.
All the way around there.
So we got a lot of
It's
focus.
clean. Ring all the way round. Yep, all 3 of them are fine. A little bit excess solder, but it's better more than not enough.
Put the pipe in there, manipulate it, check it, double check it, take it back out, just get it final preparation work before it gets in there, put in there installation in there permanently. So it's a case of putting it in, taking it out, rechecking, before it's fitted permanently. The installation will be
So the washing machine and the
Yeah, there's still some more spurs to come off there for the...
Bring it up tight.
Yeah. That's quite funny that. Yeah, he took that. It's just, what was that word again? Fertile, and it was, oh, better not put that on here, this thing will be rated an 8. So yeah, there's a bit of fidgeting about to get that to fit properly, so you just have to get it down there, reline it, check for alignment, take it back out again, put it back in again. So it is time consuming, but you've got to do these things. It's a case of like measure twice, cut once, when you've got to do all that, make sure everything's all lined up. Because if there's any weaknesses or any flexing in the pipes, it could weaken the join and cause a leak. There's a lot of pressure in there, will obviously be under a degree of pressure. Two bars of pressure. So.
The end bit's quite low, it's Flint, Dundee and Aberdeen.
Ah yeah, and the end bit's a wee bit lower. So there's not to be any stress on any of the pipes. So that's why it's a case of having to, a lot of mucking about.
It's even worse if you're using compression fins.
Yeah.
They take forever to
Yeah. So
get pipes.
I'll show you what's happening.
Pipe bending in that.
A bit of pipe bending, there's a bit of pipe bending involved in this project as well, so I'll show you that also. That's what he's doing to
Literally
bend.
put a spring inside it, stop the pipe collapsing, and then you just apply pressure to it and put a very small bend on it where you need to do it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Alright, right. So that was once a straight pipe and just a slight bend. A method that does the job, basically, and that's all it was required to do that. Oh, it's going away a bit there, but never mind. So
You put a second bend on this.
yeah.
So basically it's very small double bends just to get it around obstacles rather than putting extra joints on it
Yeah,
and introducing reliability.
that's one way of doing it. Yeah.
Just using my knee.
Yeah. So you can see that.
We do this with 22 mil, it's a bit tougher.
Good. Alright.
And that's it.
Brilliant. So, I'll just show taking brute strength on how to do a bit of pipe bending. It works for him, so it did the job.
Go on.
Oh, there it is. Pipe guard. Oh, right, stop it. So there's a wee bit of pipe work cutting needing to be done as well. This.
Probably needs to bend a bit further.
A bit more bending work needing done on there. Yeah. So you put that, what's that you're putting in there then?
It's just a anti-collapsing spring.
Alright, yeah, you need to have an anti-collapsing spring in there, so because if you didn't it would cause crease in the pipe. So doing any bending any like pipes or anything like that, circular metal tubing, you need to have an anti. It's like basically it keeps the pipe circle, because if you didn't have that there it would crease it and it would split the pipe. So he's just doing the low tech brute strength way of pipe bending. So yeah, you've got to be quite.
Jesus.
That's the 15mm pipe spring that you need to put inside of the pipe if you're doing any pipe bending. As I say, it keeps the pipe uniformly circle. Because if it isn't there, it'll just compress. The metal will kind of split. So this keeps it circular while you're bending the pipe. And it's the same, not just for pipes, but any steel tubing, metal tubing. You need to have an insert like such, a springy like insert. It's almost like a shower. Metal shower. Oh god, it's raining. And this just keeps the circumference of the pipe the same throughout where it's being bent. So yeah, there's just a closer up view of it. It's just basically something that's similar to what's used on a metal shower hose. So it flexes but the circumference stays the same basically. So there's another record. So I'll try to get an under view. Close up view of what's happening. It's not really the best view. Try to show you a bit. More pipe work needing done. So it's the usual drill. You add the flux, which will, as I say, allow the lead-free solder to flow evenly throughout the join, so you have a watertight join. and it's been done indoors just here so far because the pissing wee rain. It's on and off like it's just bizarre weather, but never mind. So this is some of the components that are used during this project. So again, it's just weather's just off and on. It's bizarre weather, but more soldering work required. This is how you switch this on, by the way. There's a wee. Alright, we'll get the kind of well. Just here. Yeah, there. So more. I was assisting by holding that pipe while he was brazing not brazing, sorry, soldering.
When I see excess solder, so it's a
oh yeah, that's how you get the excess, well, that's how it's done. You never cut towards you, but you could use a stanner knife and it does come off. It just cuts it like butter. Just like that. So any blobs of solder
you could just paint over it if you wanted to, but it's not something I would do either. Just clean the pipe and
nah, you're not going to see it anyway. As long as it's watertight, that's really what counts. Right.
Could probably get away with a compression one here. Just put another bend on this to bring it towards the unit, and then I'll be 100% happy with it.
Yeah.
Hard to do this.
So another bend required. Low tech brute force way of doing it, but it does work. So, but always put this inside the pipe when you're bending it, so that it doesn't flatten the pipe while you bend it. You need to have that.
It's done.
Yeah.
That'll do. Go somewhere else, and then I still got. Never mind. Oh shit, you know that done.
Oh, this is just the bottom side of the sink, for those who haven't seen. So some more soldering required. There is a lot of pipe work needing done, so
3 appliances and everything.
yeah, quite a lot.
That's it done.
So all uniformly round. Yeah, that's
Coffee,
to clean afterwards you use the Swarfiga. Right. What else do you do?
Apparently there's microplastics in there that give it the gritty texture, which probably doesn't do aquamarine life any good, but just wipe it off anyway for what it's worth.
Oh yeah.
Potential to block the sink as well over the years, but
Yeah, so you just basically rub it off before you wash it down in the sink. Well, you don't wash it in the sink, you just rub it off and then wash your hands. So you're removing it with the tissue, so it's going in the bin, and then wash your hands over the sides, what you're saying. So it doesn't it? Yeah.
it's not leaking out of the joints, it's just leaking where I couldn't seal it properly.
Yeah.
So happy with that.
So just basically blowing air through it, and then any bubbles come through will show any leaks. An experiment actually regarding copper. It could be magnetic apparently, so he's going to show us an experiment showing this. show them out. So what's happening here then?
So very strong magnets. It'll basically pick up.
Yeah, strong magnet. Yep. Ferrous metal.
So if you put it through a plastic pipe, then look at the bottom of the pipe where it comes out, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's straight through. But this is a copper pipe.
Yeah.
Nothing obstructing it. You can see right through it.
Yeah, I can see it through it. I've got it on camera. Yeah, I can see the wall through it. Yeah.
And the magnet is clearly not sticking to it.
That's right. It's not sticking. Magnet. It's not. Copper's non-magnetic. Yeah.
But if you can look down the pipe with the camera, you'll actually see it falling, free falling slowly.
I think I've tried to get that through. It's not as easy. I'll put the light on and see if that helps. It's getting a black background. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I've got it. Kinda as good as it's going to get. Damn it, it's out of focus, but it's just going to have to do. Yep, just go ahead and drop it. Yeah, that came out alright.
3 seconds it takes to fall
Yeah.
half a metre.
And
that's because the pipe, which is made of copper, is almost like a short circuit to the electromagnet which is created by the magnet passing over it.
Right. So dropping that magnet down through the pipe.
It induces an electromagnetic field in the pipe which slows the magnet down, so it's like opposing, well, it's like the same poles trying to attract each other.
Ah, okay. So is it not magnetised then?
Briefly, while it's falling through it, it's magnetic.
Oh. Alright, so it magnetically, it magnifies it briefly. Magnetises it briefly as the magnet's passing down through the pipe. So as it's falling down this pipe, what is it doing to the electrodes again? Sorry.
It's basically the same as a.
So that experiment, dropping the magnet down through the pipe, the motion of the magnet falling down through the pipe, caused somehow the copper pipe to be magnetised in that during that action. Is what I understand. My understanding of what has been explained is. I haven't tried that experiment before, but it's you and on me. I'll just show you what was happening near the garden. So there's a copper pipe dropped the magnet down it, and they explained the science behind it. Oh, the pipe doesn't stay magnetised, by the way, it's just during the motion of it. So he's got another bit of, back to the matter at hand, got another bit of soldering.
No.
Jeez. Oh yeah.
Still not happy. Just to keep me happy.
Oh, the wind. You don't like the wind, do you?
It's the winds of Satan, it's a creation of evil.
It's not good, is it? The way it's. That's us. Just going right around there.
Just let it cool for a few seconds and then.
Yeah, just let it cool down there. I'll just checking it for airtight, just going through it to see that nothing coming through from the joints. Right.
It's cool enough now, so let it clean up. Don't let it bother. Wash it, I suppose.
Did the Hamlet.
Gets rid of any burnt flux and oxidation that's on it.
Yeah. Yeah, just tidies up a bit with it. Bit of steel wheel over there. Polish as well. Oh, is that this metal polish? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll be a wee bit of that one then.
be a brilliant finish, just looks more presentable.
Yeah, it just tidies it up really, doesn't it? It wasn't necessary, but you put a wee bit of metal polish on it just to tidy it up a bit.
I need to put bend on here, just where that is.
Yeah, it's bottomed out, that's what it is, only goes so far because it's... So back to the old low-tech way of bending the pipe. Right, so slight bend in it.
Very nearly there, in fact it's pretty much perfect almost.
Aye.
The only time I use, I'm going to use stop end, I'm not going to mess about, hold on.
Okay. Right. So he's getting there. I watched the time because I'll be going to the Stock Car Banger racing later on tonight, Saturday night at Cowdenbeath Racewell. So I've only got so long. But I'll get as much as I can before I go on here for you to show you the project that's being done. Regarding the copper piping, the soldering, pipe bending, preparation work for soldering, metal polishing, plumbing. It makes me doing that for a long time, is it? There's lots of offer. Just on offer. Yeah, I mean, I was at the same training centre way back in 1992. We got sort of engineer, decent engineer training, but I never went any further with it. Like, wish I did, like, but no, I'll just show you a little bit about it anyway in here.
I can still put hose on it.
Oh. So that's the one going to the dishwasher.
This one, washing machine dishwasher here. So they'll just get timed up as they are. Now, I could put an elbow in there, but really, I could use this again, I suppose.
And the other one, the blue, is for the inlet of the washing machine, and the white one's the drain for the washing machine.
It's all compression joints now anyway, so
yeah.
No heat involved. Oh.
A little bit of extra solder, just take a hacksaw to it.
Let's turn the blade off file.
Yeah, quite away the old hacksaw, just I'll get that off in no time.
Just be very careful you don't cut through the pipe itself and undo
Yeah,
it.
be careful you don't cut through the pipe, exactly, yeah. Just be very, they'll never cut towards you, obviously, you cut away from you.
It's very soft, but it's
Yeah, it's very soft
it's
metal.
like-
The cutting blade's harder than the actual metal that's cutting, so it just cuts it like butter, basically. But all it does is tidy up the excess solder that's on there, because the solder does sometimes formulates into a blob at the bottom, just with gravity, and then it forms that blob. So you want to get rid of it, you just cut
It's
it
me
off.
being over ambitious with the solder to make sure it doesn't leak.
Oh yeah,
Too
yeah.
much in that.
Too much and too little.
So maybe make the tap, but other than that, everything's pretty much in place now for installation of the appliances, and I can finally get the kitchen going now.
Yeah. Really. That's a better idea, like show from this one.
Need to get another elbow in this.
Oh,
Make it shorter as well, I think.
okay. So you're just cutting a wee bit off. Using the pipe cutter.
It's a lot quicker than
Just-
hacksaw, isn't it?
Yeah, just like that. And then goes the elbow.
I'm looking for flat spots on the pipe to make sure it's not ovular.
Oh yeah, look for any flat spots, just make sure it's the pipe is fully cylindrical.
Just use one of the new compression rings and then it fits on without jamming and not having gaps, and you're fine.
Yeah, it's going to go smoothly. Yeah.
Yep, happy with that. So both valves will come out more or less together now.
Yeah.
Offset like that.
Oh, alright. Was that what was left on for me? I just awaited them.
So obviously these will be different lengths at the moment, which it may be a good thing. It's outside anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but it's also allowing you to get access if you need to, rather than two valves right next to each other, and sometimes they causes conflict if you try to turn one off and the other way.
Yeah.
But it's fine, it's not critical.
No.
Tempted to offset it there, and then dishwasher could come in at the side. Washing machine can come in at the side, which has got a shorter hose, keeps out of the way as well, and then the dishwasher, which is slightly longer because it's closer than the washing machine, that can go here with a little bit of manipulation. I think we'll just put an elbow on both of these and have them both going off to the side.
Okay. Oh, the shoulder joints.
I'll clean up first. That's my electrician's fishing.
For the wires we're going to.
I'm using it for washing machine hoses.
This is the electrician's. So what's this called again, did you say?
That's an electrician's fishing loop, I think they call it. I don't know, it's just for fishing wires through walls.
Right.
When they're doing rewiring jobs, so
yeah,
extending existing installations, but it's handy for plumbing as well.
Yeah, so it feeds the cable through, basically.
Ready to roll.
Also does electrical work as well, as plumbing, joinery, does a lot. Wouldn't be me, like, couldn't be arsed with it. It's a lot of upheaval, but he's into that and he's good at it. But it's interesting though, I always like to learn what's going on and what we used to do as well.
How long did it take to do all this by hacksaw?
Oh gosh, that pipe cutter saves a lot of time, doesn't it?
It'd be horrendous. You can get a dead easy job, but
yeah.
The thing with plastic pipe is if you're trying to turn the washing machine valve on or off, when there's plastic pipe on the installation, it just rotates within the joint and you can't actually close the valve properly or unscrew the tap fitting.
Oh, right, okay.
It just spins round and round, that's what it used to be, and that's why I don't want that again.
Yeah. Well, my dad's got experience in this sort of stuff, like he's the same, he's right into that.
So quickly that cleans the pipe.
Oh, aye.
So this stuff actually cleans the pipe as well. You can see all the oxidation just disappearing off it.
Yeah.
But it probably doesn't do you any good if you put your hands in your mouth afterwards.
No, best not like that. Best if you had some sort of thin kind of gloves, but there's only what's available. You only work with what you've got at the time given.
Got this last piece done now. O'clock in the morning, I phoned the police when I was living in. And it says, a group of kids, 12-year-olds, carrying a petrol generator at 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it does sound a bit strange. I'll let someone out. It sounds a bit strange.
Very odd. It's just where he used to stay with some odd carry-ons that went on up there. A little bit more soldering work required.
That's it. Looking in the videos.
Oh, yeah. You're in an expensive watch during this.
Should go off first, shouldn't I? That's fine.
It's fine. Now the last joints.
So I saw the drip on the edge, but not too first. It's nowhere near the compression ring, and I can see that there's no breaks in the silver line going all the way around. There's 2 joints looked at, and I think that's the best one. that one would be slightly wary, but yeah, it looks okay. It's a full soldering. Yep, that's all fine.
Good.
Yeah. Should just make it half a cup and then.
Aye, yeah, good. It's not to leave half a cup of coffee. Alright, so let's.
Water pipe will go in the end of that, and then we've just got the hot to do, which is only going to the kitchen tap anyway, so
Yeah.
no more joints, just a straight length of pipe, really.
Yeah. Try and get that angled from here.
That's cool enough. Right, let's tighten these up.
So you got the big pliers, adjustable pliers onto it, on the case.
Right. That's all 24mm.
Yeah.
Right thickness.
Yeah.
And the adjustables just to hold it in place while you tighten the other.
Right.
What I should also be doing here is applying the compound that I normally put on. It'll probably be okay, but it's a good idea to add some. Clean up first.
The compound in as well, isn't
Or
it?
PTFE tape, or both.
Alright, and that goes over the where you screw on the valve.
The compression ring joints and the fitting itself, either side.
Oh, okay, that just, yeah.
Oh yeah, I found that was here already.
Yeah.
That was back garden buried underground, so that's off a wheel.
Yeah, it is. I know exactly what that's off it being into Lego. Moyer, you probably know that into Lego, and I've got a big collection of it, and collection of models that I build out of Lego. So I spotted that right away. I knew exactly what it was when I saw it. It's off one of the Lego wheels. Oh, is it?
Show the fence as well.
Well, if you want. I'm going to have to roll off the video. I've got to get going. I've run out of time. There's a lot of work to be done still, but it was just a brief kind of show you a wee bit of what's involved in plumbing with copper piping, soldering copper pipes, bending copper, a method used, an effective method used to bend copper piping, and just basically a wee bit of what's involved in plumbing in a dishwasher and a washing machine, and of course the sink, kitchen sink, everything but the kitchen sink. I'm sure everything but the kitchen sink in here. There's obviously a lot of stuff involved, but I've run out of time. I've got to go. He's on the phone. He's going to be a while, so that's it. I'm going to have to just leave it at that. But I hope you enjoyed what you watched anyway. And there was that wee bit of an experiment with the copper, the magnetising of copper. I didn't know that. But he was saying that if you drop the magnet through that copper pipe, that it does effectively makes it magnetic during that motion. I don't know, I've never actually, it's the first time I heard of it, but apparently that's what I've heard, and that's what it was said. So I showed you what the experiment was like on here. So you saw a little bit of the tools that was required, the pipes, the pipe fittings, etc, etc. Let's see, my mate's right into all this kind of stuff. It's a skillful work, like, you know, you've got to know what you're doing, you've got to be working with lots of different tools and stuff. So I'm not sure if he's still on the phone. Hang on. So you can see he's actually multitasking at the moment. So I'll just have to leave him be for now because I've got to get going. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video and hope you found it interesting. I didn't plan on making a video, I just thought of it while I was here visiting my mate. I just said I'll do a video on the work that he's doing, so yeah, just put it out there for anybody that's interested to know what's involved in dealing with copper pipes, soldering them, etc, etc. Okay, right, I better go. I'll catch you later on. Thanks for watching.